Okay. Okay. Hello, hello. We're gonna be trying this again. Ag- My computer cannot handle it. Every time I move the viewport, I drop some frames in the stream. So we're gonna try to be very thoughtful in how we set this up. So we have our tether. Trying to think here. I actually don't know where this collection is pulling from. I mean, it's called Tether, right? So maybe we just search for Tether. Tether. I think it's in this template right here. There he is. Okay. So, I'm deciding more and more, the more I think about it, that the mast needs to be metal on both sides, like, because these are like solar panel sails, right? And I think in the movie, the masts are metal as well. Yeah, I think that makes sense. These parts are also probably going to be metal. And these parts over here. Ooh, the darker sort of black is kind of interesting. We'll have to play around with different colors. Okay, so my goal for today, really I want to finish everything. The ropes are going to be a little difficult. So what if we hired like the rope parts? Back ladders, front ladders. Let's hire the ladder parts, at least. That will help with the movement a little bit. Makes it a little bit easier. We're gonna have to be smart how we edit and adjust the scene. Just because the computer is not liking it. Okay. Yeah. I just let the UV project figure it out, but I think we can do better than this. Mark seam. Maybe we turn off the bevel so we can see what we're doing. Here's a seam. Here's a seam. So I think in here, we're just gonna come on the inside in here for a second. All of this is gonna be a seam. Same with this section at the bottom. So we're basically telling Blender how we want this to be sliced up for the textures. And I think we get these top edges as seams as well. Okay, that looks good. A little bit of stretching going on, but we can fix that later. Yeah, the top looks good. And the bottom looks pretty good of that too. We just need to do these weird pillars here, because obviously they don't look as good as they could. So I think these pillars we can have a seam along the back here. Oh, it's also twisted, isn't it? Delete faces. So what if... Yeah, that's like all wonky. So what if we make a face here and we extrude it down to where that one was? That's better. Mark seam. Mark seam. I think the back is the same. With the sides. It's kind of hard to select. So select similar, normal. It's gonna select all the flat sides. Select similar. Coplanar? Okay. That worked. Just gonna select this little line. Okay, mark seam. Looks like I accidentally selected this. Okay, we have a bunch of seams on the inside and on the top. I'm thinking we grab these. Mark them as seams as well. Okay. Select similar. Yeah, that didn't work. Alright, we might just have to do it by hand. Mark seam. Grab this guy. Mark seam. Mark seam. Mark seam. Okay. I think it's looking good. It's looking a lot better. And I think this is gonna be a different texture right here. Mark seam. And we'll grab all the vertical faces here. Vertical lines. Okay. What if these were a different one as well? I don't like this line here. So maybe not. I guess that line is there no matter what, huh? So we could do select by sharp edges. Okay. We could change the bevel from angle to weight. We can deselect the ones we don't want involved. Then we can set the bevel weight. Where is it? To 1. There we go. So now we can choose where the bevels are, which is kind of nice. So we can remove the bevels that we don't want. So if we select these, yeah. Edge, bevel weight, 0. I still am getting the bevel weight there. The bevel there, right? I guess we have to subtract. If we hit 0, it just adds 0 to it. I have to do -1 to get it back. Okay. Like that. And then what if we did wood? For this part. I guess we should do 8K. It's a little off. If we added a bevel here, or a seam, I mean. That does help with the stretching. See what it looks like up here. I think the metals look nice. Okay. I think it's just the unwrapping of the wood we need to take care of. I'm trying to think of how I want to do that. It's kind of just the positioning of it. Let's see. Do we break up the circle so it's not really a circle? Let's see. I think there's like a place that has some interesting stuff. Oh, I grabbed that side too. Because we get the wrapping over of the texture. Like here it looks fine, but then everywhere else it looks like it's off a little bit. I wonder if we just grab each one of these. Okay, there's a lot less pulling. Still have a little bit of pulling though. But it is better. So let's try it where we slice it. Okay, even though I cut it, it still wants to stick together. Focused atom is focused. Oh yeah, I'm focused. I don't know. I think it looks pretty good. This one here could rotate to line up a little bit better. It's just so the grain of the wood goes the same direction. the texture itself doesn't have to match up so much because we're not going to see the bottom of it. At least I don't think. We actually do see this little rim here. We'll clear the seam. We'll mark all of these as a seam. Let's try this. Ew. Top looks good, but the bottom is just horrendous. Yeah, the top looks nice. Maybe we don't care that the bottom looks like this. Yeah, it looks pretty bad though. Wait a second. There's a seam in here that we're not unwrapping. Let's see if I can click on this. So if we clear this seam, there's a seam all the way back here. There we go. The bottom still looks bad, but the top looks a lot better. Some places it looks funky when there's a break in the lines like that. Let's see. Okay. Mark seam. Then it's back together. Because I didn't select the inside of this either. Okay. Bottom still looks bad. What if I selected all of these? Clear seam, AU, unwrap. I think that's how we do it. The sides all look good. It's just the bottom that is a little off. I think that might be okay. All right, it's thinking. My computer didn't like that. It's still not liking it. So this, if we rotate it, face a bit more like that. Camera's gonna be coming right through here, like this. Let's see. Okay, I think that's fine. Yeah. I think that looks good. Good enough for now. Like in the final shots, that's when we can like go back and retweak a lot of these, make them perfect. I think the textures and everything look good. Yeah. Okay, and then the scale of these. It's a little bit bigger, but it's the exact same as these. I think. So what if we grab these? Lagging a little bit here. Select similar. Seam sharpness. I just want to select all the circles that are like that. gonna select all the lines. Alright, we'll just have to do it manually. Yep. Wondering if those can be the same. Okay. Down here as well. And I think we just grab a seam on the back. Okay, it's not gonna work. Just a seam like that. Mark seam. Okay. AU unwrap. Let's throw on some wood. So it's actually really good. We'll just grab these and rotate them 90. So that they're going up and down. And all the handles, these guys will also be selected. Oh, we have something funny going on with this one. I don't know, we might be able to find it. Like that. I'm just gonna manually fix this a little bit. I think it looks good. Honestly, we should probably separate this wood part into its own object. it really not saving any of my add-ons? It didn't. We'll do, you guys can't see this right now. Cablerator. We will do where is it? Hard apps. There we go. Okay. Let's save. Good tools, bridge. Looks good. Edge, bevel weight, -1. So that's nice and flat. Mark seam, clear seam. Yep. Looks good. Okay, AU unwrap. Sweet. Parent to object, keep transform. So now so what if we grab this guy, light pack, AU active quads, do we like this? I don't know if I do. All right. There's seam. What if we just throw in one seam down here? I think it looks pretty good. What if we put in a couple more segments to the bevel? What if we subdivide? As my computer crashes. Like that. It's a lot rounder. I think that looks good. Yeah. It is adding a lot more geometry. Okay. I think it looks good. I kind of think it needs to be scaled out more, right? Snap, cursor to selected. It's gonna also scale the size of these. This might not be that bad. That's not what I wanted. Okay. All right, sweet. I think it looks good. Grab this guy. We're back. Guys, one day we'll be able to afford a nice computer. Maxime. I don't know if I want that one. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Maxime. Maxime. We can grab this line in the back. AU unwrap. Let's see what it looks like when we throw on a metal. I'm thinking this one. Think it looks good. We're gonna grab the inside of these. Maxime. AU unwrap. Nice. Yeah, things are looking good. Unwraps nice and smooth all the way around. Okay. Don't crash. Simula, what is this for? Well, we glitched there for a second. So, I don't know if I said your name right. Welcome to the stream. We are recreating Treasure Planet, but as a live action movie trailer. I don't know if you've ever seen Treasure Planet. But we are recreating it. So we're just texturing right now. Let's see. I'll show you what Flint's Trove looks like. How about that? We'll hop back over to here so we can move quickly. My computer is not strong enough to handle what I've made. But this is it. These are the scenes from Treasure Planet we're working on. So we've built this map ball area, which is this right here. We've made all the gold and treasure chests and all of that. Now we're working on building the ship. It's already built. We're texturing the ship. I see. Hey, welcome over on Twitch too. Yeah. Eco Samurai, welcome. Yep, so we're recreating this scene from Treasure Planet. And then on the ship, in the middle, there's gonna be a big pile of gold with the Captain Flint, sitting on his throne. So this is what we're building right now. We've already made our Treasure Planet ball. You can see kind of where the ship will be. This guy. On the pile of gold. Obviously, all of this is kind of placeholder right now. The ship is the first like part that's coming together, like lots of detail. Looks good though. Yeah. So that's what we're working on. And we're getting to the point where my computer cannot handle everything. So we've had to hide some parts. Last stream I was in, you were still working on the ship. I've seen that you started texturing. How's that going? It's going really good. The ship looks incredible. It's completely modeled. Since we have some new faces here, we might as well just show everyone what it looks like, right? So we have our engines, our arms, our cannons. Like, look how cool this is. The arms will be mirrored to the other side too, so. Look how cool this model is. Pretty sweet. I have to hide stuff because my computer cannot handle textures when everything is showing at once. Yeah, so hide the cannons, the arms, the engine. Yeah. What specs do you got? I have like I built my own PC, like super budget. It was like $500. And the only thing that I got is a couple years ago I got a 3080. So pretty good graphics card. And that's the only cool thing about my computer. Everything else is like dirt cheap. Very impressive design. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So it looks kind of plain right here without any of the ropes or anything, but that's what I have to do to switch over to textures. Which, hopefully this doesn't crash the computer. I might have to animate the ship with a render, then animate the arms separately and put them together in editing. Yeah. Yep. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be like a whole minute-long movie trailer where it's all animated, cameras moving. It's gonna be like a whole ordeal. So, getting my computer to play along, we're gonna have to separate it into lots of different layers and do everything separately and then composite together. So yeah. Alright. So we just barely finished texturing these guys in here. So the reason it's so empty in the middle is because this is where the pile of gold with this throne is gonna be. And I've hidden all the rope ladders and stuff, but it's gonna be amazing when it's all put together. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. we're making lots of progress. We've almost modeled everything. Now we're just working on details. Once I finish the ship and texturing, I'm gonna mock out the cameras and lights and all of that. We've already made all the gold and treasure chests. So yeah. All right, let's move on to these front items here. We're kind of starting at the bottom and working our way up. I guess we could unwrap the masts real quick. So they're not so stretched. Mark seam. Come up here. Mark seam. Oof. I was gonna sneeze. Alright, and then we'll grab a line right down the middle here. AU, unwrap. There we go. So now the texture looks a lot better on that. And we'll do the same with these. Seam. Then our little guy right at the top here. Mark seam. Okay. And then we'll grab a line right at the front here. Yep. All right, there we go. Texture now looks good on that guy. Do the same on this guy. I started working on a 9mm. Cool. Yeah, texturing is the most exciting part because you look at this white model for such a long time. And when you add textures, it really starts coming to life. Mark seam, then we'll come up to the top here. Okay. Right. Grab our guy that's right in the middle. Mark seam, AU, unwrap. Bam. Look at that. Okay. My computer's glitching a little bit. But looking good. I think that looks nice. Let's come down and finish these items on the deck here. We might do it a little differently than we've done the middle ones. That's okay. Let's drop in our wood. Obviously, the texture doesn't look very good because we haven't spread it out. Yo. Thank you, thank you. Jay Christensen, thank you for subscribing. How did you get so much experience with this? I don't know if you've been following the YouTube channel, but I taught myself to learn Blender. And now I just have these like projects I want to work on, and I teach myself to do the projects. That's it. I've just been doing this for several years now. Okay, so we're gonna apply the solidify. We won't apply the mirror yet, but we will eventually. And our bevel will be down here. So this part of the ship isn't gonna be seen very much. So we can be kind of loosey-goosey with it. So we'll mark some seams in here. Okay. Mark seam. So now when we unwrap it, look at that. Ah, the wood texture looks so much better. And it doesn't bother me that it's repeating so much. I mean, it kind of bothers me. Maybe we'll fix it. We're just gonna move it to a place where you can't see the repeating texture very much. Okay, so now it's the same on both sides. We don't want that. We'll apply our mirror. And now we can come edit this side. Here. Put it on a different spot. There we go. That one's done. Looks good. Maybe our little hatch here. What if we add in some loop cuts so it's actually a hole? You know what I mean? We could actually make this a hole here. So we'll grab these points. And we'll scale it on the Y. It's doing absolutely nothing. We'll have to grab this one too. Scale on the Y. There we go. Let's see here. We have our box. We have those loops. Scale these over. We just want them barely on the inside there. that. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now we can grab these and bring these down. So now we have an actual little box here. Something like that. Just so that there's a little bit of depth so that it's dark on the inside. And now yep, and our deck texture is still perfect. Let us add in what is the texture of this? Maybe this one? Yeah, let's get the insides of here. Mark scene. Mark scene. Do we grab these? Probably. Maybe it's metal. What if we clear these corners? And instead do the inside loop. Clear seam. Mark seam. AU unwrap. Oh yeah. Metal was for sure the right way to go. Clear sharp. I think we have to bevel this a little bit. Like that. Let's actually undo that. Just do one. Shade smooth. Auto smooth, 30. What if we add in a bevel? And then an auto smooth. 30. Now I can adjust our bevels here. 60. Bevel weight 1. Okay. All right, I think that looks good. I think these could be wood. Maybe like a darker wood. That's like redder. Let's see. There we go. Something a little darker. Like this. Apply scale. I don't know if I care about the texture repeating very much. I don't know if I love this wood texture. That's a little different. So let's see. What if some of these... What do some of these look like? We could add in a bevel. Yo, Philip Ray. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, it's not going to be visible in the final image. So, well, it's going to be visible, but from very far away. So let's link the materials. Let's link the modifiers. Oh, that was a mistake. Because they have different arrays on them. Okay. What if we did a different wood? I don't know, I kind of like that. AU unwrap so that they're the same scale. We scale these down. Something like that. Yeah, that's totally fine. Even though they're repeating between each other, like, you can't tell, especially this far away. So that is done. Moving on to these. Let us... I think this is two cubes put together. Mark seam. We're gonna put two seams in the back here. Okay. Again, this is a small thing under a bench that's gonna be this far away. So it doesn't have to be perfect. Maxime, AU, unwrap. What if we throw on a wood texture? Just our same scraggly wood we use for everything? Perfect. Good enough. And I don't care that it repeats there. Alright. Alright. Simula, do you do some 3D modeling? Or are you just like watching it? This is kind of the metal we're using for all the main big parts here. No, just checking in. Randomly saw the stream? Yeah. And then you like migrated over to Twitch so quickly. Yeah, my Twitch isn't as big as my YouTube, that's for sure. So the texture right now is all stretched, and it's because it doesn't know where to cut it. Actually, we don't want this one. So I'm telling the texture where to cut to like relax itself. So it can cut right in there because you won't be able to see it. And then you can cut on this top part. And here. Okay. And we select a bottom cut for it. Maxime. All right. Now when we unwrap it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. And these could probably be a different texture. So let's add in a new texture and assign it. I'll be the same for you. Nah, it's kind of part of it actually. Yeah. Yep, I'm multi-streaming. I'm a small guy. Yeah, I'm just a small guy, so I don't really have a specific audience on one platform. So what if we added in one of these metals here to mix it up a little bit? This is the very front of the ship. I almost wonder if this like cap here should be something different. What do we want it to be? Something darker, maybe? No, I feel like something lighter could work. A not so scuffed version of everything else. Yeah. I think that looks good. Again, it's gonna be like this small in the final shot. So having just something a little different on the tip there, I think it looks good. All right, this is wood. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's really not properly set up, huh? Apply the scale. Apply our solidify. Lucky, I just got here. What are you doing? We are recreating, I say we, I am recreating Treasure Planet. I don't know if you've seen that movie as a kid, the Disney movie. But I'm recreating it as a live action movie trailer. So we're working on this ship right now. I finished building the ship. A lot of the ropes and the engine are all hidden. And we're just texturing one part at a time. So cool. Yeah. I'm pretty happy about it. So if we just mark some of these lines down here. Mark seam. Now look at this. Oh, so much better. Still have a little tweaking to do. Okay, so what if we just rotate this so it's going with the grain of the wood? I mean, obviously there's flaws, right? Like this. That doesn't line up. But it's gonna be this big in the final one. I wonder if we should apply the bevel. That's also the problem, is because of the bevel, it's placing weird seams. So what if we just cleared all of these? Then we added, I don't know, let's just unwrap it like this and see what happens. Not bad. Like, obviously it's warping. We could probably add in a seam down here, just right in the middle. Will that help with the warping up top? No. Yeah, you're never gonna see the bottom. Ever, so. What do we think? Good enough? Whoops. This is what I do on the other ones that have curves. I actually cut them. And then we'll rotate it. So you actually can't see the cuts very well, but it helps the stretching. This one right here did not help. So maybe we'll remove these sides. Okay. I think that's as good as we're gonna get. The top is messed up now. All right, good enough. Moving on. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. These parts. I guess I have this back here as well. We could make this like a shiny bronze. Mark seam, we'll cut the corners. Hey, you unwrap. There we go. These guys will be their own material. Probably something like this. Yeah, and I don't care enough to try to unwrap those. Okay. This guy. This is kind of just like a big basic shape, huh? Is there anything we can do to make this more interesting? It's kind of a funky looking shape. Is it wood or metal? Probably metal, right? So this is definitely a seam because we can't see it. Probably a different kind of metal though. No. Yes. I kind of like that because it matches this guy up here. Yeah. Some like rusty, jankety. Oh, it has a bevel. A bevel that's not working. It's not working because of this here. So we're gonna scoot this to the end. One, a merge by distance. And there's our bevel. Not so much. Just like a little bit. Okay. So adding in the bevel helps with the light hitting the corners. It's not just like a sharp edge anymore. Okay. Sweet. Again, the textures could be a lot better, but it's going to be this big on your screen. So the textures are good enough. The part that we zoom in on is right here, and then we keep zooming in on the guy. So it needs to be more detailed in here than on the outsides. Weird shape here. I'm gonna bring these up here. Okay. The darker one. I don't really like this darker metal. I use it in some places. We have our corroded metal again. I think this one was my favorite so far. Are you gonna load in the ropes again? Yeah. My computer is not strong enough. So if we're gonna load in the ropes, we have to load something else out. My computer just can't handle all the textures. We can load in the ropes without the textures just to look at it, but okay. These guys are so small, it doesn't even matter where I unwrap it. Mark seam, AU, unwrap. This is what we've been kind of using for our bolts. Yep, and that did it to the top ones too. Something like this. Apply scale. Okay, and we'll grab our inside seam. Look at that. Okay. This one, I think we're gonna have a separate texture for this bit in the middle here. I think that'll look good. Mark seam. Mark seam. Grab a line on the bottom. Mark seam. Unwrap. Okay, cool. We put a seam on the bottom. No one's gonna be able to see this. Like you can tell, it doesn't line up very well. But no one's gonna see that. So let's do a separate texture for you. Okay. All right. Mark a seam on the top. Then we'll put a texture in the back, or a seam in the back. Yeah, you're never gonna see that. Okay, you unwrap, throw in our metal right here. This guy's gonna be different. Be this metal. I think this guy. Okay. Okay. It's looking good. I think that's it for the deck and the ship and the engines. The only thing left is the ropes and the sails. All right, I'm gonna take like a 2-minute break, walk around, but we'll be right back. Treasure Planet's the next movie you're gonna watch? That's the way to do it. Such a good movie. Okay. I think it's time. I think it's time that we move on to the sails. Maybe we start with the masts and work our way out to the ropes and the fabric. We finished the ship. I think all this looks really good. I think I just want to add a wood texture down here, just for my own sake of mind. Maybe something like that. Start planks. Rotate 90. Scale up. Something like that. Okay. Just so it's darker down there. I think it's looking good. Yeah. I'm happy with it. Especially because you're not going to even really be able to see the stuff here. I might update the wood on these to match the rest of our rough wood. Why don't we just do that real quick? Rotate 90. Scale way down. Something like that. And I think that updates everywhere. It does. Rotate 90. Scale way down. Maybe up a little bit more. Okay. Sweet. Oh, that's crazy. It's crazy to think that the base of the ship is like done. I'm sure there'll be little tweaks that we need to do for the final shot, but that's pretty cool. All right, we're hiding the deck. We're hiding the body. Pretty cool. All right, these guys. They're gonna be very similar to this out here. We're going to mark a scene. I think we're gonna have some different textures in here. Okay. Mark seam. We only have to do it to this one because they all share this model. So you can see here the texture looks fine, but then as it tries to grow around this corner, it just stretches. So that's what we're fixing. Mark seam. Mark seam. Okay. Actually, I just realized something. This is the old end here. We need to update it. So we need to delete the faces and update the mirror. Mirror on the Y. Apply the mirror. Okay. Still stretched. We need to do a line down this side. Okay. Like that. Grabbing our other metal textures for here. Okay. And now we can select the other guys. Control L, link object data. Now they all look the same. Looking pretty good. Now with these metal poles, do they need ropes everywhere? Probably not. These pins are also shared in multiple places. I'm pretty happy with how everything's linked together. See, look, all the pins everywhere got updated. Like everywhere. I'm pretty happy with that. Even the ones up here. This might be a use for this darker one. Okay. This is also shared everywhere. Mark seam. Mark Seam. Change the song. Okay. No one's gonna see inside here. Mark Seam. Let's just see what happens when we unwrap it. How it looks. Pretty good. Pretty dang good. Why is this not getting shaded smooth? Now it is. Also, this looks a little funky too, huh? Let's turn on snapping. GZ, snap to this guy. That's looking weird. Why? Okay, the scale's already fine. Okay. We'll just do it this way. Oops. Join. 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 Getting some weird shading over here. Okay. I'm just trying to fix the weird shading issues. And it looks like that did it. Looks good. And we just need to do the same down here. Anything we can do to get rid of n-gons. I just realized that this is actually a square, so it's okay. As long as we are at least a square. Yeah, all this looks a lot better now. This is an N-gon right here. So is that. So how do we handle this? Just bring this over. It did not like that. Okay, let's undo everything. I broke it. So I guess I have to fix it. Okay. What if these are removed? We just went across like that. Join these. Okay, that fixed it. Still have a little bit of weird stuff going on right here. It's like we need a triangle place, like here. Okay, that fixed it. Sweet. Okay. It's looking good now. Hop back over here. Hopefully it doesn't crash stuff. Looking good. I think we need to unwrap it again. Yeah. Looks nice. Okay. Is there... Doesn't look like it. Texture time! Cracked name. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Alright. Textures are looking good. I feel like the tip of this needs to be something different, you know? Let's add a new texture and assign it. So the tips of these, should it be like a shinier gold? I think that looks kind of cool. Not so much a gold, but like a bronze. Yeah, bronze. Should it include this guy right here? I don't know. It's gonna be like super small. I think it looks good. I think that detail looks cool. Okay. Let us unwrap this guy, because the texture's kind of funny on it. Oh, it's because we still have our solidify. So let's apply it. We're gonna have to relink them, but that's okay. Grab these. Mark seam. AU unwrap. Much better. It looks really black on this side, but that's because the light's not shining on it. Okay. So now let's select all of them and link it to that guy so that they can all be updated. Link object data. There we go. Have you seen Mortal Engines? No, I haven't. Is it kind of like Treasure Planet? Mortal Engines. No, I haven't. Mortal Engines. Oh, it's like the new one. I did see. Oh no, it's not new. It came out a long time ago. No, I haven't seen it. Is it good? Okay, all the masts are done. Let's do the rings on here. We're not going to be able to edit these very much unless we convert it to a mesh, huh? It's a little unfortunate. Yeah, all of these are all of them are not meshes. Yeah, the darker one I think looks nice. We'll just unwrap it a little bit better. Like that. I'm currently modeling a version of the movie The Moving Towns from the book. Oh, okay. How are the sails holding at the two bottom points? So there's ropes. I've hidden all the parts that I'm not working on because my computer is not strong enough to handle all the parts. When I'm looking at textures, obviously when I'm modeling I can see everything, but... So at the bottom there's ropes. There's ropes holding everything together, even here. I'm wondering if instead of ropes, if it should be like metal cable. That might be interesting. We're playing around, we're figuring stuff out. Mark seam. We'll unwrap it. That looks good. Gotta do some duolinging. Be right back. Okay. Yeah, I'm wondering if all of this should be metal. Like if this should all be metal, and then this should be wood, like on top of the metal. Obviously, these are metal. This could be metal as well. Okay, let's unwrap these, because these are being transferred everywhere as well, so. How do these unwrap? Obviously one on the top. Mark seam. So maybe just like that. There's a little bit of stretching, but it doesn't matter. With this texture, you can barely see it. when you move it around, you can see how the texture is being stretched to fit around the edges, but that's okay. I think that looks good. We'll just do the same on this side. Mark seam. We'll unwrap it. We'll grab both of these, unwrap them together. Scale it up a little bit. Yeah. That looks good. I like throwing in these like little darker accents. Yeah. All right. I'm thinking this guy will be wood. So if we link object data, it's going to grow out to be a bit bigger. I think that's okay. Let's see. So we can scale this one down. Sweet. Let's link these. There we go. You know, in my head when I built these, I was actually thinking that they would be mostly wood with like metal accents. I'm really digging that we're going to all metal. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah. Welcome back. Mark seam. Hey, you unwrap. Let's throw on. What metal should be here? Probably this one. Yeah. Okay. Then we have all of these bolts that are being linked across the ship. So let's unwrap it. Mark seam. Doesn't really matter. Let's just grab a back facing one. Mark seam, AU, unwrap. We'll throw on a metal. Scale it way down. Good enough. Oh, I guess these are different. Why did I do them different? It's because of the size, probably. Okay. So you will be linked. I think you guys will be linked as well. Yeah. And we'll just scale you up. And scale you down. Okay. Then this will be our wood. Whoa. What happened? That was weird, right? When we add the wood to this, it makes this go blank? How does that make sense? Oh, it's because this is a object that I brought in. And it made it appear. Nothing's parented to, right? No. Okay, we can delete you. Are those paid textures? No, I'm using all free textures that I've found. Yeah. I think they're pretty good textures. They're like 8K, 4K textures. So I have no money to spend on textures right now. All right, that looks good. Let's find a good spot. Scale it down a little bit. You can see how it's warping. You know, we could fix the warping a little bit. Mark scene. Yeah. Standing is better for your back? Yeah. I try to alternate between standing and sitting. What is going on here? Okay. It's kind of being squished a little bit. That's probably because we need a seam right here. There we go. So that broke it open. We're never gonna see this seam. Although it's not like ideal. What if we cleared this seam? It's a little squished. I think that's okay. It's meant to be sort of janky, right? Let's see. I mean, the spot it was at is actually not bad. We rotate it 90 degrees, so it's like that. No, I think I like it the other way. Yeah. I think that's fine. Good enough. Especially because it's not like the focus of the scene. So that should have been added over here. Yeah. Okay. Link object data. And the only other one is this guy. Okay. Looks good. Looks good on both of these. This song is kind of good. I'm digging it. I'm wondering if on these, the seam should be on the top. Usually you put it on the bottom because people don't see it, but people are gonna be down low. I say people, the camera's gonna be down low. So we'll put the seam on the top this time. It's kind of interesting. Be scaled down a little bit. Apply scale. AU. We'll unwrap it again. There's a little bit of stretching because I didn't add seams on the sides, but it doesn't matter with this texture. Okay. Cool. So we are going to link object data over to this guy. Yep, and he's looking good. We have these in the back. I'm wondering if we should add an array modifier and have one under it. Like there. Link object data, link modifiers. Then we'll go fix this one. Okay. Cool. Cool. Link object data. Link modifiers. We'll copy scale. There we go. Sweet. The sails are coming together now. Oh man, it's crazy. Look, I flexed so hard, I popped a hole in my shirt with my bicep. That's how strong I am. You should 100% believe that. It's not like I made up something or whatever. Okay, we're gonna grab these. We are going to grab these. We're going to link object data. We're gonna link modifiers. And we're gonna copy the scale. Okay. Move these in. Oof. Sweet. Let's go fix this one up here. All right. Those are done. I think it's really interesting, these ships. It's like a marriage between metal and wood. The old ships, and then the new metals. Using Blender 4.0. Yeah, so in the bottom right hand corner right next to me, I'm actually using 4.1, which is the update they just released. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Let's do these now. We've done everything up. We're skipping the fabric for now. We have some things at the top of those, but let's grab this one real quick. We also need to think about this. Okay. I'm thinking this is one of those instances where we do it on the top. Maybe not actually. The camera comes through right here. You're gonna barely see the bottom ring, but there's gonna be a camera back here. So I think we do add a seam to the bottom. And there's gonna be seams on the inside here. Our Mark seam. Yeah, I think it's okay that there's seams on the inside. I don't know if I want seams on the outside. I like that the seam is seamless. I like that the texture doesn't have a seam. Scale it down. A little bit like that. Ooh, I like this section. Yeah. I think that's good. Like that. Okay. So obviously the placement of these pegs isn't very good in the hole, but it looks really good on the outside. Is there a scale on these? There are. So what if we undid the scale? Okay. Make the bolts a little bit bigger on the outsides. Okay. I kind of like that it's lopsided, that this one's bigger than this one, because these two would run into each other. So let's slice this up. We have a seam in the back here. Throw on our bolt metal. Scale it down. It goes in on the top, but that's okay. It doesn't have to make perfect sense because it's going to be so far away. think that looks good. Mark seam. Mark seam. I'm wondering if we should add in a seam in here. Like this. Mark seam. All right. So the main color of this is going to be our bronze. You have to unwrap it. Oh, you have to slice it too. Where do we slice it? Maybe like along the sails? The sails eventually are going to be hanging more down though. Yeah, I think this is where we slice it. Right on the bottom. Mark seam. Unwrap. Looking good. And this is going to be a different metal. Probably this guy. Then the tips. Should we add the little flare that we have over there? Probably.
I'm 2 days into college and I'm 3
It scares me every time. Well, it's the ads. Or like changes video or something at the end of my music playlist. And it's like just so much louder than what we were listening to. Okay. So something like this. Right? So I think we clear this seam, and we add the seam here. Okay. New texture here. We'll unwrap everything. And this will be our shiny bronze. That's the same on the other tips. Perfect. The scale of that is actually not bad. All right. Okay. We just have these up here now. Aren't these the same as these guys down here? Link, copy object data. They're slightly too small. If we scale on the Z, just bring them up. If object data is linked, it just helps with all the loading and stuff, and having a million different bolts everywhere. There's such little details that it doesn't matter if they get scaled and stretched. We will link object data. We will copy the scale, and we'll come over here and fix it. All right. Okay. Looks good. So all of these are gonna get copied over there now. One, two, three, four, five. We are going to link object data. We're going to link modifiers. Okay. We're gonna undo the scale. Link modifiers, link object data, copy scale. There we go. Some of them I need to scale up a little bit bigger. On these big poles, that's okay. And the rest of these are fine. Yep. All right. All the masts are done. The crow's nests are done. Oh, except for this guy. It's pretty stretched. Let's apply the solidify. And I think this is one of those times we do the seam on the top. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. Like that. Hi, the kind one. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think it looks good. So now, I keep pushing the wrong button. Let's link this one. Is this one linked? No, it's not. So we're going to link object data, copy modifiers. I'm new into Blender? Cool. I still feel like I'm new into Blender too. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Now let's fix these poles here. Mark some seams. Mark seam, unwrap it. And looking pretty good. Try to find a place where you can't see the repeating textures so much. Yeah. Okay. The kind one, are you working on anything interesting right now, or just looking around, seeing how you want to get started? So these are all linked together, yeah. We're so close to finishing these masts. Just these guys over here. Okay, they're scaled and everything. Ah, I did such a good job. I'm just getting into Blender just now. Okay, so you're real new. Let's see. What did I do these? Yeah, so I did do that texture. You can see the stretching happening pretty bad. Do we care? I don't think so. Wow, the stretching is really bad though. Maybe we'll snap some here. Mark seam. Let's see how bad it is. Not bad, actually. AU, unwrap. So now they're the same size. Okay. Okay, it looks good. That might be a better spot. Yeah. And it's linked over here too. I'm a pro. These ones are so small. Are they like too small? Yo, the kind one. Thank you for subscribing, man. Can we do scene creating in Blender or just modeling? So we can do scene creating for sure. So I'm in a scene right now called Assets here at the top. It's probably pretty small on your screen. But I have lots of different scenes here. So I take these assets that I'm making, like this pirate ship, and I can use it in other scenes. So why don't we save this? And I'll show you. So I have a scene called Flint's Trove right now. By the way, we're recreating Treasure Planet. So this is like our reference images that we're going off of. Anyway, so you can see the pirate ship right here. Whatever I do to the pirate ship in the other scene, it also applies to this pirate ship. But yeah, all of these models were created in the other scenes, and then I brought them in here to lay it out in a scene. I put in a car for scale and a little dude. I don't know why he has a bag, but yeah. Pretty cool. Then you can have the you can put in a camera and render it out. So yeah. Okay. It's almost like this white color is meant to be here because it's the sails. It's not. They're actually going to be red sails. But it's pretty cool. So let's do this little guy down here. Have a small little guy. You're gonna have a seam on the inside. And probably 2 seams right here. And then we'll probably add a seam right in the middle. Looking good. Probably needs to scale down just a little bit. Sweet. And that's transferred to all the sails. Are we really done? Have we really completed everything on the masts? Man, we're making so much progress. Oh, we still have this tiny little, these guys up here. I got sidetracked. So let's bring in, so we have our masts. I'm gonna save. Last time I did this, the stream crashed. So hopefully you guys are still around. But let's bring in the ropes. Specifically, the sail ropes. It's thinking. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Hey, not bad. I think it worked out okay. You can see we have a lot of ropes. So these can scale up quite a bit bigger. Back top ladders. So it's not in those. Where is it? Where's the ropes that I made that circle the... We might have to bring in like one at a time. Just see. Not in that one. Not in that one. Not in that one. It's in this one. Okay. So yeah, we can scale these up quite a bit bigger actually. So let's see. Something like that. Instead of individual origins, we'll do bounding box. kidding. Snap cursor to selected. That didn't work either. Oh man, this is gonna be a headache for me. Yeah. Definitely takes some practice. Like, this model is just insane. There's just like so much going on with this model. The first projects I worked on were way smaller than this one. Okay. Scale. I think that's a better size. Right there. Something like that. Yeah, I think that's a better size for sure. So let's apply the scale. We'll turn down the bevel a little bit. Be like that. Yeah. All right, let's copy that. Link object data, link modifiers, copy scale. Link object data, link modifiers, copy scale. Okay. Looks good. Okay. Now whatever we do to these ones will happen to those. Let's throw on our corroded metal. This guy. Mark seam. We'll unwrap it. And do it to this guy as well. That might have been ugly. Oh, it's actually not too bad. Okay. Grab both of these. We will unwrap them. Scale down the texture. That's not so detailed there. Okay. Looks good. Looks really good. And I did it to this other one over here too. All right. If we're following tradition, this guy should actually be a slightly different color. We will make it our shiny color. So it goes boom. Yeah. Yeah. We'll do it to this one over here too. In the final shot, we actually might need to make it more detailed over here. Okay. All right, it's official. The masts are done. The whole ship is done except for the ropes, guys, and the sails. The ropes will be easy because whatever I apply to one rope, it'll apply it to all of them. I think these turned out good. Okay. Ooh. What are we waiting for? Let's do these ropes. Just kidding. We might want to wait. Is that really all that we have left to do is the ropes and the sails? The only fabrics that I have right now are leather. We're gonna need to find some different ones for the sails. Yeah, we'll have to figure out the flag. All right. The ropes I need like a little bit of time to figure out. So I want them to be really good. And right now they're just cylinders. So I'm gonna have to do some research on how to like make a good rope. And I'll have to think if I want a cable, like a metal rope, which sounds pretty good. Or like a rope. So all of these are linked to our rope templates here. And if we go to our mid block down here, I can apply textures to this and it'll apply it to all of them. So we're getting to a place where I need to do research to think about next steps. But we can add in the wood. Seam. We'll mark the seams. We're actually going to, I think there's a line down the middle here as well. Right? Wow, this is a headache to look at. I don't know if this is much better. That's on the rope. What am I looking at here? This guy. Mark seam. Okay. Got him. And I think we put a cut right at the bottom here. Mark seam. Okay. Oh, that was bad. Let's undo that. Look at that. I selected the whole thing here. Oh, this is all just this object? It has all this geometry? Eesh. Almost 9,000 faces just for this. You know, that seam that I put in might not actually be good. I'm so used to pushing A first. Okay. Looks pretty good. That might be a good spot. Well, that's unfortunate. What if we copy object data? Does it do it to all of them? No. It doesn't. So I need to find what guys these are linked to. All right, I think that's it. I think that's as far as we can go today because I need to do some research on the ropes. Gotta figure out how to do fabric because the fabric that I did in the last scene, I don't like it. So we're gonna figure out fabric. Yeah. Yep. Looks pretty cool though. All the masts. Okay. I think that's it. We're calling it there. Thank you everyone for watching. We saw a lot of new faces today. We're getting one step closer. One step closer to the final product, whatever. As always, we'll catch you in the next one.